Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Man in motion here. From the 33 on 2nd down. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60.
Nick starting with the pass. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Go! Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Nick's off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
From the 25 on 2nd down. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Taking a deep shot here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
70 Lions.
Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds Mims. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. He's got it over the middle. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Brooks is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Nix from the gun. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
They design this off left tackle. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Dragon 60. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos looking for a bigger lead before the break.
Let's go. Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Now Nix. Touchdown, Denver! Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane. No touchdown. Sutton, the man in motion, headed right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Power squib kick is taken in. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Another try following the sack. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
You're good on the point after. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Crawley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Cut out left. And he runs out of bounds at the opposing 45. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Nix with it on 1st. That's complete to Vele. And that's good for a 1st down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rabbit, 18 Rabbit.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Matthew White set to kick off.
Right, ready to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Here we go, set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. Going for it on 4th, Nix. They connect for the first. Breaks the tackle, Greengrass ahead. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. Go.
From the 19. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Young. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Ready? 18, right here. Come 19.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
79 Broncos.
They're going for it, Young. And they won't do it. That fall's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had.
Big gain downfield. And he gets this forward to the 19. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Nicks off the play action. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. Ready?
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
a gain of
Pass
1.
the 60. Pass
Brings
the
up
60.
3rd down and 9.
Ready? Check go.
Here's Nicks. He's got the hook up to Ingram.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that extends the lead to 20.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30.
On the jump.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 right.
Young working from the gun. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Completed over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Young to throw here on 3rd. He lofts it deep left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to the well again. Into the 2nd level past the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Go. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
2nd and 10 now. That one's complete over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. That's completed right side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Shotgun snap now to Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down. From the pistol, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Young to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Going for it with Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down. Another carry for him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
He's got the 1st and more past the 25 now. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Here's the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
19, Tiger, 19, 60, Bison, 70.
Play action with Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
3-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Got to hurry this to the line. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Juke the defender. Flashing some serious skill there. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Young on 1st and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six?
He's got it deep downfield. It's a Denver touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Come on.
Play action now, Young. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He'll get this one to Brooks. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Score.